Los Angeles, in America, the land of the free, has now criminalized and outlawed living in cars and RVs for certain individuals within certain parameters. This is a city where at least 7,000 people are living in their cars that are still trying to maintain a job and live to the fullest ability that they can. And what has happened now is this new legislation is saying that you're no longer allowed to do this. Now, this is a big problem for a lot of people, period, flat out. It's saying that churches have stepped up here recently and tried to help in this matter, offering this safe parking program for legitimate people that have nowhere to go and park and just to sleep so they can get back up and go into work and slave it, right? Well, unfortunately, under this new legislation that just passed in LA, programs like this would be illegal because sleeping in cars and RVs has now been entirely outlawed. They're saying under the new laws, it is illegal to sleep in a car or an RV that is parked in a residential zone area from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. Areas within 1 block of a park, a daycare, or a school are entirely off limits. The fines will range from $25 to $75, which is going to be impossible for most to pay since they're broke and they're homeless. Now, in 2014, and these are the things you guys got to pay attention to. We don't know the wording of this whole bill. But check this out. Because there was a righteous set of people sitting on the council, this thing got shot down. Those people must be gone now. Because in 2014, LA lawmakers attempted to pass a similar bill, but it was shot down by a federal appeals court. They were the only thing that saved it. You want to know why? The judge in that case ruled that the legislation was broad enough to cover any driver in LA who eats food or transports personal belongings in his or her vehicle. Yet it appears to be only applied to the homeless. See, you have got to read the fine print, and so many people are caught up in their everyday lives, they don't stop to do it. They think someone else is going to do it and catch it. I'm here to tell you, they've just made this law in LA. This is disastrous. We're supposed to be helping our people, finding ways to help people instead of doing this. In Canada, where laws like this have been implemented for some time, one man has racked up over $110,000 worth of fines, essentially, for being homeless. Sick and ridiculous. They're treating humans like animals. And, well, it's basically the old debt slave game over and over again. They can't even afford a place to live, but yet you want to fine them for that? You see how ridiculous this is? When all they're trying to do is sleep and go back into work. It's not like you're talking about you're dealing with junkies here, alcoholics, people with drug issues, and probably you're talking normal people. Okay? And trust me, yeah, there's plenty of drugs and alcohol problems and issues out there, and some of them may, but I'm talking about for the majority of these everyday people trying to just survive. They ain't even got the money for drugs and alcohol. They're buying simple food, the basics, going into work, back out, trying to sleep. And I feel for anyone out there that's trying to survive. Now, some are going to say, get out of California or California because of all the laws, and they don't care about the people. They don't care about the homeless. They don't care about your gun rights. They don't care about anything. They want to force vaccinations on you and all this other stuff. Well, and I hear it from the people that I know that live there. And there are some out there that are fighting the fight. We just need more out there fighting the fight with them. But this is sad to see that as a last resort. You know, people are just going to end up having to pack up and get out of LA. That's what a majority of people are going to end up saying as advice to these folks. Just get out of LA. It's not worth it. Not anymore. So, issue is, you can't run from the legislation. You see what I'm saying? If these lawmakers get their way and they've got buddies up the road in Sacramento or San Francisco, guess what? They'll implement it there. So you have to tackle the problem, folks. You can't keep running from the issue. Might as well bring your people together. And the way I see it, there's 7,000 people here. All 7,000 of them could make a move. Come together and make a move on these individuals doing this to you in terms of voting them out of office this next time around. Either that, You're going to have to get out of this town. It's sad what's happening here, but I can guarantee you're going to see more of this in the future. But I wanted to point it out. A shout outs to everyone out there that helps their brothers and sisters. I love you. I thank you. It's appreciated. And you'll get repaid sevenfold down the road. You watch. This has been Dabu7. Peace.